Caregivers, I have a shocking question for you. Is it time to use some karate on your aggressive or agitated loved one? It's not like you may be thinking, but yes, hold off on that karate chop. Let me explain. First off, as some background, I'm filming this on Halloween, but I'm actually not in costume. When I'm not running elumenEd and working with seniors, I'm teaching martial arts. I've been studying for 40 years, and it's one of my greatest passions in life. And the most important skill I teach my students is how to de-escalate aggressive situations without violence. Nobody ever wins a fight. So when our loved ones meet our care with aggression, de-escalation is the most important skill for you too. The de-escalation techniques that follow are based on how we trigger calm human behavior in others. These strategies can diffuse a lot of difficult situations with an aggressive loved one who lives with dementia. First, it's important to understand that a loved one's aggression is a form of nonverbal expression. Humans tend to become aggressive when we're afraid or overwhelmed, and this is what their behavior should communicate to you. Ask yourself, what are they trying to tell me? Next, model the behavior that you hope to inspire. No matter what is said, be slow and calm and soft-spoken. Keep your body language kind and welcoming, because if you become more agitated, so will they. As they say on the bumper stickers, be the change you want to see. Now, listen more than you speak. Even if you can't quite understand what's going on, ask questions and listen for answers, both verbal and nonverbal, about what the person is experiencing. The other person is the agitated one, so the answer has to come from somewhere within them. You can't find the answer by talking yourself, only by listening to the other person. The next step is phrase things positively. Avoid saying no. Don't say things like, don't leave this room, or don't do that. More constructively, you can restate that as, let's stay in here for a while. No one likes being told no. Do you? What do you do when someone tells you no? Now, unless there's a risk of elopement, I'd say avoid closing doors, windows, or blinds during the conversation. Closing off spaces gives your loved one a feeling of being locked in. Ask yourself during the conversation, can you reduce stimulation by turning off any loud noises or bright lights? Is something agitating the person further in the environment? Validate rather than judging. Avoid saying things like, how can you not be hungry? You haven't eaten all day. Instead, try, it sounds like you aren't hungry right now, but I'd really like your opinion on a new recipe. Would you try just a little? You can also use a technique called forced teaming. That just means using the word we, working together, instead of the words you and I, separate goals. When you say, what can we do about this, you're using your word choice to put you on the same side as your loved one. You're inviting them into the solution. One of the most important things is to give up being right. Stay focused on the objective and don't engage in right-wrong conversations. It doesn't matter that you were right to take the car keys. What matters is staying calm and de-escalating your loved one's agitation about it. Don't take the bait. If you get agitated, how can you hope to calm things down for the other person? Those are de-escalation steps that you can take. Now, conflict normally happens when needs aren't met and when people don't feel heard. This is magnified by the breakdown in communication skills that happens as dementia progresses. Your superpowers will have to be active listening and redirection, compassion and adaptability. The ancient military tactician Sun Tzu, the author of The Art of War, said, the greatest victory is that which requires no battle. If life with your loved one is seeming like a constant state of war, try using the techniques above to realize Sun Tzu's ideal. Smart de-escalation can mean a victory for everyone involved. Until next time, I'm off to karate class.